Being a business owner has its challenges, it has its ups and downs. And what's important is to make sure that you are taking care of your body, that you are taking care of your mind, and that you're making sure that you schedule time to be in and with and down in the spaces that are most important to you so that you can recharge and refuel. Welcome back to the Catalyst podcast. I'm your host, Sonia Pedowick. Today, we are going to talk about wellness, which is kind of an interesting topic, actually. I feel like there's this sort of like, I don't know if stigma is the right word or overuse of the word wellness, because there's sort of this like expectation that it has to be maybe this one size fits all sort of category, like you have to do yoga or you have to do this wellness thing this one way. And what I have come to learn is that wellness really needs to be how you feel it suits you best. And you really get to choose and get to fit it into your entrepreneurial journey the best way that you know how. I have a longtime friend and client who always asks me to go and do kickboxing and do these wellness things with them, which I love and I really want to do. In fact, that's kind of how we forged our relationship almost 20 years ago, though they really want to do it with me like at 10 in the morning. And that's just not how my business is structured. That's not how I have built my business days up. And I like getting to work in the morning. I like being in my office. I like structuring my days. And often I'm in one-to-ones or I'm in meetings. And I don't build my business day around going off to the gym in the middle of the day. That doesn't mean that doesn't work for other business owners. And I certainly don't have judgment or criticism for those that do. What's beautiful about wellness and about making sure that you take care of yourself the way that you see fit for you is that you get to design it that way. And what is also really beautiful for women, and I hope that women business owners, especially small business owners and women especially do, is that they hold space and grace for those women who get to choose and do it their way and in their own way, and that they don't criticize other women for not doing it the way that they do it. And so what I have found in, now almost 10 years of being a business owner is that I get to find what fills me up when it comes to wellness, what's really unique for me, what works for me. And I often actually how do you do that? I get up every morning at 4:45. I walk my dog with my neighbor, my gal pals, my morning walkers. I love the quiet of the morning. I love starting my day that way. I come back, the house is quiet. I have a little, quiet routine of stretching and even just, relaxing and doing some morning reading before I wake the house up and get the house going in the morning. And that really works for me. When I was quite younger and before I had the craziness of kids and business, I actually really enjoyed working out after work. I loved going to the 5-6 o'clock kickboxing classes. I loved that routine. And that has just shifted for me as I've gotten older, as my work routine changed, as kids got into after school sports, as life began to life. And that just shifted for me. And it also shifted for my friends and the workout partners that I had and the people I liked meeting up with. And that is okay. I think what's important about wellness is that you find something that fills you up. You find something that you can pour your heart and soul into, and that is really good for you to be quiet, to be active, to really be mindful about what recharges you, what refills you, and what gives you that space to then really fill up your soul, your body, and your mind. And those are what's really important, because what's really hard for business owners is to find that time. It's really hard to be, and I don't really like to classify that as hard. I should probably take that back. Being a business owner has its challenges. It has its ups and downs. And what's important is to make sure that you are taking care of your body, that you are taking care of your mind, and that you're making sure that you schedule time to be in and with and down in the spaces that are most important to you so that you can recharge and refuel. I think where disease comes into place is when we are just like months and weeks and years into it, and we haven't paused to get our wellness checks, get our health checks, and all of a sudden we're like too far along and the disease has really manifested. For me, that was putting all that weight on. And I just was like, what have I done for the last few years that I haven't stopped to take care of my body? And so now I'm in a season where I want to hike. I want to be out in the outdoors. I want to take those times on the weekend to be with my family, those who are willing to go with me, to be in the outdoor spaces. I still get my morning walks in the morning and just sprinkling in new activities to do with girlfriends that fill me up. Sometimes it's my office partner, Lisa, comes in and just says, let's just lay on the ground for a minute. I just need to detach from the last phone call I had. It was really challenging, maybe not for me, but for that person I was coaching at the moment. I just need to woosah, take off what was they were going through, because I think as business coaches and business leaders, we also become a little bit of empaths. We take on other people's problems, stresses, and anxieties, and we need to just for a minute, lay on the ground and just release it and decompress and clear our minds so that we can take on the next challenge. Even in our mastermind community, we have found that taking time out of just the mastermind normal room. Last week, we went to a beautiful wellness spa location, Halcyon, here locally, and we went out of our normal mastermind context of just a boardroom room, and we went to a med spa. We did our normal mastermind session in the morning, and then we partook in some of the wellness treatments that they had there. Actually, Lisa and I both did cold plunges, something I had never done before. I was able to do it for about 4 minutes, and Lisa was a champion and did it for about a minute and a half, which was pretty amazing. And we partook in some of the vitamin shots, the different IV treatments that they had, and the cold plunges, just to shake up our normal routine of masterminding, be with each other in a wellness environment. And it's something that we think we want to try to do once or twice a year, to also mastermind, work on our businesses, which we were definitely able to do, but then be in a different space together. So it's important to just pay attention to what we need as a group as well. And it was really great to be able to mastermind in that environment too. So what I would say is to take a minute, remind yourself of your childlike self and what filled you up. Was it being in outdoor spaces? Was it riding on your bike? Was it being hot and crazy and exercise? Was it disconnecting? Was it trying something new? Find what fills you up for wellness. Was it reading? Was it meditating? What is it? And then put that into your schedule the way that fits you the best. And then rejoice in that, schedule that, make time for that, and commit to it they say it takes 90 days to build a habit. Do it for 90 days and then relish in the results that you build from that so that you can build that into your wellness practice as a business owner. If you like what you saw today on the Catalyst podcast, make sure you subscribe to our show, like it, and share it with someone who you think might also find value.